Yo, what up guys? Jetxc here. Hopefully you guys have been doing good. And this is going to be a little bit different of a video. And the reason why I'm doing this is because I said that Diana should be mostly useful, her Magical Girl outfit, for Guild Raid. And it turns out she's actually going to be used this Guild Raid. So I wanted to do a video for Guild Raid for you guys. Yesterday I was on the Korean forums and I saw that someone already did like a team super early. So this is going to be done in practice mode. So you can basically take this team and do what you will. Now, I do want to say one thing before I kind of get into this. Until Browndust2 needs to, one, buff magic teams significantly to match up with physical teams. And they need to, and they said they're working on this, they need to have like an in-game similar to potential system, but something that's really significant to where you could take certain characters and make them very useful, right? Because right now people only use like one, maybe two teams when it comes to guild raid, depending on the guild raid boss, and it gets kind of linear, and you can maybe even say boring, because you want to be able to mix things up, right? Like, instead of using Darien, which by the way, Darien is completely shield because of the pattern in this. Instead of using Darien, maybe you could use certain other units, but again, we've got to get to a point where we have a new type of in-game stat stick or potential system that will be able to level up certain units that you can use, right? But anyway, yeah, so for this guild raid, you can basically beat this in 13 turns with this team. If you follow what I'm doing, you'll be able to beat it in 13 turns if you've got the damage for it, right? Now, unfortunately for me, my my Darien is not doing enough damage to do it. I need around 3,000 attack and a little bit over 600 crit damage. I don't have that, right? It's unfortunate, it is what it is, but I'm going to be beating this in 17 turns instead of 13. So it is what it is with that. And I guess just to show you guys, here is my Celia. Yeah, so here's my Celia and her damage. I've got a perfect 24 here, but it doesn't matter because my magic damage isn't looking the best either. So you guys can follow this because you'll easily be able to do this for like level 9 and for sure level 8 if you follow this team and how I'm doing things. So yeah, just do what you need to do with it. You guys saw the stats on my damage unit. Now, one thing I do want to say, some people may not know this, but you'll see a lot of people with armor on, and this is a magic dealing guild boss. And you'll see them specifically with like immortal golden armor, or it will be like the other set, which is the, forget the name of this, the Hellfire robe, right? It gives you a bunch of health and like a little bit of that defense and or magic resist. But the reason why I'm wearing armor for this magical dealing damage boss is because the less magic resist you have, the quicker you can level up your Lancelot. So what people will do is they will put that on their tanks, right? So right here, Sarah, I've got the same thing going. I've got defense on her. And again, you don't have to go completely like defense on both. I've got a magic resist item here, but I've got complete defense on her. So I'll be able to basically level up Lancelot in basically one turn, right? Same thing with Liberta. You don't have to do everything perfect, but again, right? Like, this is magic resist, but it's not that much magic resist, right? You can see in total, I've got like 23%. However, I've got a ton of health, right? A ton of health. So yeah, just try your best to match the stuff I got, and then I will have timestamps. Just click the timestamps, and when that timestamp happens, I will have basically have the formation set up. You can pause it, you can look at what I choose, and you can kind of go from there. So hopefully you guys enjoy the video. And yeah, here we... Oh, one more thing. Make sure this is what I'm using for costume bonding. I'm using the Bittersweet Bunny because you get the water damage, right? Since this is a fire dealing guild raid boss, right? So you're definitely going to want that. And yeah, I think that's about it. Like I said earlier, completely shield for Darien. Read into the skills. I do hope people at least read into what the ruler does, because the formations will show you why you need to be in certain places to get like the buffs from the ruler. of fire here. So yeah, here we go, guys.